Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Winnie and this is Winning with Me. Alright y'all, in today's video we'll be talking about let's say four universities that fully fund degrees in Canada. So that is bachelor's, master's, or PhD, and this is for 2022/2023. So y'all, I know I'm moving a little bit away from the United States, but I'm trying to be much more inclusive and trying to cover different countries that offer different funding because if you want to study abroad, I want to give you different options to consider. So you guys, the first university we are looking at today is the University of Toronto. So the University of Toronto has what's called the Lester B. Pearson International Student Scholarship. And it talks a little bit about where the world comes together. So it says that they were established in 1827. The University of Toronto is Canada's largest university and is recognized as a global leader in research and teaching. And it goes ahead to give you a little bit more information. So here it says the U of T has 700 undergraduate programs in humanities and social sciences, life sciences, physical and mathematical sciences, commerce and management, computer science, engineering, kinesiology and physical education, music and architecture. And it gives you a little bit more information. This it's number one in Canada, it's 16th in the world. So here's the scholarship. So it says about the scholarship, it talks about, so it says the Lester B. Pearson International Scholarship at the University of Toronto provides an unparalleled opportunity for outstanding international students to study at one of the world's best universities in one of the world's most multicultural cities. Alright, so let's go over to what the funding cover is. Where did I see that? I think it's towards okay, so right here. So this is the Lester B. Pearson International Scholarships will cover tuition, books, fees, and full residence support for 4 years. It says the scholarship is tenable only at the University of Toronto for the first entry undergraduate programs. It says each year approximately 37 students will be named Lester B. Pearson Scholars. And then it tells you a little bit about how to apply. So it says an international student currently in your final year of secondary school or have graduated no earlier than June of 2022. So that was this June, 2 months ago. And then it gives you about you would be starting your program basically in September of 2023. Alright you guys, so this is the first school, and then you can see that your school has to nominate you, and the deadline for them to do that is November 30th of this year, and then you have to complete an application by December 14th. They say it's recommended to do it by November 7th, and then it says student scholarship application deadline is January 16th. So yeah, and it just gives you more information. So if you're interested in full funding, and like it says, they cover right here, they cover tuition, books, fees, and full residence support. So this is a university to consider in Canada, the University of Toronto. All right, moving on. Our second university, it's called the Simon Fraser University, and for this scholarship, so let's scroll down a little bit to see a little bit of the information for the scholarship value. So the one I think we should be focusing on is this one. So it's the SFU undergraduate. I think this is actually, see, it says it right there for Canadian. Let's go down. So this is the one that says for international applicants only. So if you're interested in full tuition, so this is the one you should be thinking about. So this one says, there's two actually. So the first one is the SFU International Undergraduate Scholars Entrance Scholarship with Distinction, and it says the value is 120,000 Canadian dollars, and it says that it covers tuition and mandatory supplementary fees for first undergraduate degree, and it says scholarship value depends on and matches the cost of the program of study and the cost of tuition at the time. So that covers fully funded tuition. Alright, the next one that's available is the SFU International Undergraduate Scholars Entrance Scholarship with distinction and scholars living allowance. So this one gives you $120,000 Canadian dollars, and it also covers $7,000 per term. So it says it covers tuition and mandatory supplementary fees for first year undergraduate degree. And it says the scholarship value depends on and matches the cost of the program study and the cost of tuition at the time. And it says right here, it includes a living allowance of $7,000 per term. So yeah, so that's another program to look at. And if you scroll down, it gives you a lot more information about. So it says this is the application period for fall 2023. So October 1, 2022 to December 15th is when it opens. And then, or is when you're able to kind of submit your materials. And then supporting documents deadline is January 31st. And then if you click on that, I'm sure it gives you the tips, to apply. So it's not yet open. But yeah, so this is the second university, and this is Simon Fraser University. Moving on to our third university. Our third university is the University of Alberta, and the specific scholarship I wanted us to look into is called the President's International Distinction Scholarship. So let's scroll down to try to find it. Alright, so right here you see the President's International Distinction Scholarship. So it says students with a superior admission average and demonstrated leadership qualities entering their first year of an undergraduate degree on a student visa permit would receive up to 120,000 Canadian dollars payable over 4 years. Right there. Period. Then you can click on here to see tips about applying to the scholarship. And then if you receive the scholarship, you can go there for more information. Alright, so that is, let's see, sometimes I just like clicking on the name of the university just to see what pictures they have. We are change makers. When we stand together and listen to one another, we generate the solutions that make the world healthier, safer, stronger, and more just. I love it. 200 plus undergraduate programs. Oh, such a beautiful place. Alright, you guys, let's move on. Oh, it's not like I'm going to the schools. I'm just showing you guys so you guys can get into them. The last university, our fourth university, is the University of British Columbia. So the University of British Columbia have what's their international major entrance scholarship, and that's the one I want us to take a look at. Oh, look at these beautiful faces, all from different Rwanda, United States, India. No, Nigeria. We need to have Nigeria up here. Oh, I love it. All right, so the scholarship, let's see just a little bit about them. They say they've had over 500 plus scholars since 2001. Their scholars represent 90 plus countries. And they've offered 200 plus hours of developmental workshops and one-on-one support. Okay, so it talks a little bit about how you can be eligible. So it says you must be an international student who will be studying in Canada on a Canadian student permit. You must be entering from your high school. You must be applying for your first undergraduate degree. Just a lot more information, but this is a scholarship, so I already clicked that, so this is where it takes you to. Alright, so this is the scholarship I'm talking about. So it's the International Major Entrance Scholarship, and it says students receive their IMES when they enter their first year at UBC, and the scholarships are renewable for up to 3 additional years of study. The number and level of the scholarships awarded each year vary depending on available funding. So this is definitely another school to consider. So it says if you are interested, you need to apply by January 15th. You'll be automatically considered. So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you want more content like this, let me know in the comment box below. I'm trying to cover more countries. So also, if you currently live in Canada or you're applying to schools in Canada and you know other schools that fully fund, put them in the comments so people can see them. I'm hoping to cover other countries. I think my next country should be Australia. But yeah, y'all, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Until next time, my name is Winnie Bush. Bye, y'all.